Today's guest, of course, provides the voice of Meg on the Fox series Family Guy and also co-starred on That 70s Show and in the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Well, starting Friday, she can be seen in the new Mike Judge comedy Extract. Please welcome Mila Kunis. Oh, thank you. You look beautiful. You look gorgeous. Yeah, I love that dress.
It's very bright.
Yes.
I feel very bright all around.
That's good. It was good television. So much to talk about. First of all, you always look beautiful. In this movie, you have something's going on in this movie. You've got
What might you be referring to?
Well, you're extremely sexy in this movie, and I mean that in a very high compliment.
Might you be referring to the little padded bra that I wore?
Is that what it is? I didn't know what it was, but...
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of boobage.
I had my 3D glasses on the whole time. What was it? Yeah, it's sort of part of your character in this film.
Yeah, she's like overtly sexy, and I don't necessarily have, you know, cleavage to pull that off, so there was a lot of extra help there.
So there was, like, prosthetics involved.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Lots.
and okay, this is an interesting area because sometimes... And I think you'll agree. No, but there have been people that have written articles about women have changed their appearance to see how life is different.
Yeah.
If they're a blonde or if they have bigger boobs. Boobage, as I think the kids are calling it now. Did you notice that people treated you differently?
I did. I have to say, I've never had the problem with people not looking at me, like at my face. It's never been an issue. Like, guys don't necessarily check me up and down. This time around, the 8 hours I was on set, 8 to 12 hours, constantly, men and women would, like, their eyes would kind of swing towards my boobs, and then, like 2 seconds later, they'd, like, gaze back up in my eyes. And I was like, oh, my God, this is what it feels like. Like, I felt like a woman.
Guys really do that. Guys...
Absolutely. It was amazing. Okay. Like, you know, I had, like, a little shirt on that was, like, open, 2, 3 buttons down, so it was, like, a lot of cleavage was happening. And I kind of liked it.
Now you got... Well, now you've got me really self-conscious, so I'm actually looking above you right now. So, Mila, incredible. If you are, Mila. You've been, it always happens that you're coming out with this movie now, but you're busy working on another movie, and in the next movie, you play a ballet dancer, is that right?
Yeah, I play a ballerina.
Okay, oh, sorry. Ballet dancer.
I'm only laughing because it's so funny for me to say.
But
I play a ballerina.
You have to, I mean, there's a lot of probably training involved in that. Have you been building muscle to play this ballerina?
Would you like to see my awesome muscle, you guys? Check it out. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? And then if in second, there it is. There's my muscle.
I'm trying to look at that, but not have my eye drift down in any way.
Yes, I have muscle, and I have a 2-pack, and because it's a full body, it's not funny, you guys, it was hard to get. It's a
what is a 2-pack? A 2-pack is just two, okay.
It's, you know, okay, so it's a line that goes right here.
Okay.
So instead of having, like, the lines on the side, I have one here.
Right.
With some definition on the side. We're getting there, we're getting there. But it's
I just have one that's sort of over here.
Yeah.
It's just drifted.
That's a good one. It's a good muscle to have.
Thank you, yeah, I like it. That's, now, are you a physical person? Have you ever, you know, been able to, like, kick someone's ass in your life? I mean, now that you've been working out, you probably could. Have you ever been someone that would get into a fight?
Yes, once. I regret it. It is not an okay moment in my life. Where do I begin? Okay, so I bartended in New York for a minute, and at a friend's bar, and one night, a friend of mine was there. He had a cast on. And let me just say, he's, you know, a really nice guy. He's not a fighter at all. He's, you know... he's just a very sweet man that doesn't fight, okay? So he's laying there with his cast, and this girl keeps picking on him, and it's like midnight, 1 a.m. Anyways, long story short, I walked behind the bar, and she was so drunk, I ended up pushing her. And she ended up falling, and I felt really bad, but it was so bad. And
she was, like, picking on your friend, and you pushed her?
Yeah. Listen, here's the truth. My friend is, you know, he's a big guy, and he has a huge cast on, and he's gay, and it's not like he was gonna fight this girl. He just wasn't. He was miserable, and I just felt bad for him, and she kept picking on him, and I don't remember for what reasons, and so I walked from behind the bar, and then ended up, I became the Hulk. Like, I'm little and petite, but all of a sudden I felt really big and powerful, and so something came over me, and I was like, rah, and I just pushed her. But, like...
Wait a minute. You went, rah!
I might have done the sound effect. I don't remember. It was like something came over me.
I just like that you went, rah, and pushed somebody. Now, I'm curious about something. I remember years ago you and I were talking, and this is when you were working on That 70s Show.
Yeah.
And you were becoming very well known. You were a TV star, a lot of fans, and you were living at home with your parents. And I was curious what that was like to be a television star whose living at home with your folks, did they try and impose rules on you like they would with anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with amazing parents, I will say. I mean, truly amazing parents. And so yeah, I lived at home, and I had to fight to get a cell phone. I had to fight to get a car. Mind you, I was working full-time and going to school full-time. And so at one point, I must have done something stupid. And my dad and I got into a fight, and he was like, I'm going to take your keys. I'm going to take your keys. You're going to have to get to work tomorrow on the bus. And I was like, yeah, right. I've never taken the bus. I have no idea how to do it. So I was like, whatever. So I go to sleep. I wake up. My car keys are gone, and I have $1.25 laying on the table, and it said, good luck.
Really?
Yeah, and I had to be at work.
And so you went to the set of that 70s show on a public bus?
Yeah, I had to map out my RTD. So it started from, like, the dash to, like, the 18 or whatever, and it went up the canyon, and it dropped me off on Ventura and Laurel Canyon. And I walked to CBS Radford.
Right.
And then I think I ended up hitching a ride back with, like, one of the PAs. But, yeah, my parents made me take the bus.
But good for your parents, though.
Yeah,
I think that's
great.
really great
Absolutely.
that they impose limits. Now, you're a famous person. How does this make you feel about having your own kids? How are you going to keep them sane, and with limits, living out here in Los Angeles?
I'm mortified about having children, because I'm pretty sure they might become ass. And, no, honestly, I was raised really poor, and I am so grateful for that. Like, I really am. I think it meant so much more to me now. But my poor children are going to have everything and not know anything. And I feel like I'm going to put them in a trailer and lie to them like a village with, like, barriers of bushes and be like, you live for your child. And, like, I'll live across the street in, like, a really nice house. Like, I think that might happen.
It's terrible. We have nothing. We have nothing. I'm going to leave the trailer now for about 22 hours and go to that castle across the street. You'll hear some music and some partying. Just disregard it.
Why do I sound so evil?
I don't know. I was just giving you that voice. I'm an actor. I like to stretch. Let's talk about this film. This is a Mike Judge movie. He's a very funny guy. And in this film, I'm not giving too much away. You play a scam artist.
I do. I play somebody who's misunderstood, maybe. She uses her sexuality to get what she wants. She's also slightly a pathological liar, amongst other things.
Okay, well, we have a clip here from Extract, and this is where I think this is early in the movie when we first learned about your character.
Yeah, this is the introduction of my character.
Let's take a look at this clip from Extract. I'm going shopping with you. That's the way to go. Extract opens this Friday. Mila, thank you so much for being here. Always a pleasure seeing you. Mila Kunis. We'll take a break. When we come back, Cheap Trick. We're back.